Hello everyone, good evening. I'm Shreya Dhondial. It is good to see you. Dramatic anti-pollution protests in India's national capital have turned into a full-scale slugfest between the BJP and the opposition. No, the fight is not over the raising or rising AQI levels. It's over protesters who were bona fide members of the Naxal fan club. What was to be a protest against pollution yesterday was hijacked with a very shameful agenda, ladies and gentlemen. Some protesters yesterday carried posters of the dead Naxal strategist Hidma. They raised slogans like "Jitne Hidma maroge, har ghar se Hidma niklega." And they threw a convoluted theory on how Delhi's pollution could be fixed by the Maoist model, whatever that is. The police showed up. There was a scuffle, and the protesters, stunningly enough, ladies and gentlemen, pulled out pepper spray and attacked the police with it. Before we go any further, just see for yourselves what was said and done in these protests.
कल रात से लेकर अभी तक हमें कुछ डिस्क्लोज नहीं किया गया। हमें रात के 1 बजे बताया गया कि उन पे एफआईआर हो चुकी है और वो कल पेशी की जाएगी उनकी। उसके अलावा हमें कोई भी डिटेल्स अभी तक नहीं दिए गए। ये भी नहीं दिया गया कि वो कब निकलेंगे। हम सुबह से यहाँ वेट ही कर रहे हैं। कोई यहाँ सोया भी नहीं है कि अगर आपको लग रहा है पेपर स्प्रे है, मेडिकल सर्टिफिकेट फैब्रिकेट हो सकते हैं पुलिस की तरफ से। आप एक विजुअल प्रूफ दिखा दो। हर जगह कैमरा है, हर जगह किसी के पास मोबाइल है। कहीं तो कुछ रिकॉर्ड हुआ होगा कि पेपर स्प्रे यूज किया गया। और जहां तक बात रही हिडमा के पोस्टर्स की, तो वो कोई भी लेके आ सकता है। अगर आप एक ग्रुप में जा रहे हो तो लिटरली आपको पता नहीं है कि वहां पे कौन क्या है। आप सारे ग्रुप को नहीं जानते हो।
Honestly, along with the AQI and IQ levels of some of these protesters needs to be monitored as well. In fact, there is one more soundbite that I will play out for you just to tell you why I'm saying what I'm saying. Do these students even realize that Hidma is a terrorist who is responsible for the death of 260 security personnel and the death of 76 civilians? Well, if not them, at least the opposition should have known. Yet, they stepped right into this mess. They picked this one picture up, and let's put that picture for our viewers as well. Not this picture, ladies and gentlemen, the picture where the police is actually almost choking a protester. They picked that picture up from the protest, and they are essentially saying, yeah, that's the picture we are talking about, and they essentially are saying that not pollution, the Delhi government is more interested in choking the voice of the citizen. They asked, this is the opposition asking, why innocent protesters were being treated like terrorists. The BJP responded by calling them terror sympathizers.
वहां पहुंचते ही उनके चेहरे पर से मुखौटा हट गया और अंदर का असली मुखौटा सामने आ गया और वो मारे गए नक्सली कमांडर के पक्ष में आकर नारेबाजी करने लगे।
ये प्रदूषण के नाम पर जो पॉलिटिकल प्रदूषण फैलाने की कोशिश है वो कभी भी कामयाब नहीं होगी। नाम तो आप प्रदूषण के खिलाफ प्रदर्शन कर रहे हो, लेकिन आपकी सोच जो है वो पॉलिटिकल प्रदूषण फैलाने की एक साजिश है, उससे ज्यादा कुछ नहीं।
They want to hide the AQI level here in Delhi. That's why they are framing such charge. Delhi is the most polluted, and our Prime Minister, I don't know I know what kind of Prime Minister he is. He has not even uttered a word and never tried to do it.
Mr. Udit Raj from the Congress party is saying that essentially what the government is trying to do by getting in the pepper spray and charging these students of using violent pepper spray on them is essentially to deviate from Delhi's worsening pollution. And pollution levels are terrible in the city, ladies and gentlemen. But does the opposition have any explanation for what was actually said by some of the students in this protest? You've heard some of them. Now listen to one more such testimony.
दिल्ली में जो AQI के राइजिंग लेवल्स हो रहे हैं, चाहे AQI 1000 के पार जा रहा हो या फिर 2023 में 17,000 लोग मर रहे हो, इतना ज्यादा पोल्यूशन होने की वजह से सिर्फ दिल्ली में। इसमें हम सब देखते हैं कि इसका रीजन पीएलएस डेवलपमेंट मॉडल है, प्रॉफिट ड्रिवन डेवलपमेंट मॉडल है, ये जनता का डेवलपमेंट मॉडल नहीं है। और हमको जनता का डेवलपमेंट मॉडल लाने की जरूरत है, जो माओवादिस्ट बीजापुर में लेकर आए हैं, जो माओवादिस्ट बस्तर में लेकर आए हैं अपने जनता सरकार के थ्रू। वहां पर सस्टेनेबल डेवलपमेंट किया जाता है, वहां पर महुआली तेंदुपत्ता को सस्टेनेबल तरीके से तोड़ा जाता है, वहां पर बाहर के जो कॉन्ट्रैक्टर्स हैं उनको अंदर नहीं आने देता है।
This is why, ladies and gentlemen, I said maybe apart from the AQI in Delhi, the IQ level of these students needs to be checked as well. Anyhow, there's breaking news coming in on this story. The Delhi police, as you know, is right now probing the violent protests and the fact that there were pro-Naxal slogans that were raised in these protests. Times Now, in fact, has now accessed the details of the FIR. Now, according to the FIR, barricades at India Gate were breached during the demonstration. Remember, India Gate is not the place where you demonstrate in Delhi. That place is, the place for protest is located somewhere else. Sources are also indicating that student groups, which is the AISA, who are part of the JNU Students' Union, could actually be involved in this incident. The students that you saw could be from the JNU Students' Union, possibly from ISA. Let me go straight across to Priyank, who's joining us on the broadcast. Priyank, you know, the BJP has been saying since morning, these are all JNU students and JNU types who were involved in these anti-pollution, pro-Naxal protests. But has the Delhi police named JNU Students' Union and ISA in their FIR?
Yes, Shreya, we have got the Kartavya Patra FIR copy, which clearly mentions in the fourth line on the body of this particular FIR that they got information that the students from the JNU and the ISA will be coming for the protest, and then the Delhi police team reached there. It was a splash mob which went out of control of the Delhi police official, and then we saw that the kind of assault which happened on the Delhi police, resulting to that they also used force, and many of the protesters have also complained before the court that they are injured in the police attack.
All right, Priyank, we leave it there for the moment. Thank you very much for joining us. My guest this evening for a very quick chat, Karan Verma is an author joining us on the broadcast. Arushi Sana is an environmental activist joining us on the broadcast. Advocate Anmol Panwar is national spokesperson of the Aam Aadmi Party. Thank you very much. Vimalendhu Jha is an environmentalist and Sanjeev Kaushik is a political analyst. Ladies and gentlemen, it's very interesting to see today that both the Congress Party and the BJP have refused to participate in this discussion. So that is something very interesting. Advocate Anmol Panwar, I'm coming to you first, since it is your leader who posted that picture on Twitter today and said that this is how Delhi's police and Delhi's government treats the Aam Aadmi. Is this the Aam Aadmi? Is this the Aam Aadmi pareshan with pollution who is coming in? Does an Aam Aadmi who is pareshan with pollution come to a protest armed with a pepper spray, and as soon as he sees the police will spray it on them? If the BJP is saying that these are urban Naxals, are they not right?
Shreya ji, good evening. Shreya ji, there's no place for violence in our democracy, and the slogans raised yesterday at India Gate in support of Maoist leader Madhvi Hidma, they are absolutely unacceptable. Everyone involved in such anti-national activities must face the strictest possible legal action, and no one should be spared. And you talked about our leader Saurabh Bhardwaj. Let me read his tweet. He said, ये दिल्ली की जनता है, प्रदूषण के खिलाफ आवाज उठा रही है और उसके ऊपर चढ़कर दम घोटती सरकार. Secondly, the ones who leveled allegation against us, which are politically motivated and baseless, they are not here on your debate, क्योंकि उन्हें भी पता है कि उनके जो आरोप हैं उसमें बिल्कुल भी सच्चाई नहीं है, इसीलिए वो भाग खड़े हुए. उनकी हिम्मत नहीं है आगे बताने की, क्योंकि उन्हें एक्सपोज हो जाएंगे.
No, what is the AROP? The AROP that the Delhi government has completely failed to control pollution in this city, much like the Aam Aadmi Party for the last 10 years has. That is the AROP that is absolutely true. You failed, they are failing. My point is what happened yesterday. My point is that one of your leaders has actually put out that picture. And can we just put that picture full screen so that the viewers can see it once again? That guy who Saurabh Bhardwaj was calling an Aam Aadmi. Wait. That guy Saurabh Bhardwaj is calling an Aam Aadmi is the one raising slogans pro-Hidma and then spraying the police with pepper. भाई ये कैसा आम आदमी है? आप जरा मुझे बताइए.
Shreya ji, we are not in support of these protesters.
But that's exactly what Saurabh Bharadwaj has done.
No, what BJP has done is they said कि इसमें आम आदमी पार्टी के लोग मौजूद थे. आज भाग क्यों खड़े हुए? क्यों नहीं हिम्मत हुई? आरोप लगा के भाग गए. हिम्मत नहीं हुई बताने की, क्योंकि ये कायर हैं, झूठ बोलते हैं. These are politically motivated allegations. But the point is that despite the BJP's so-called four-engine government, protesters managed to reach India Gate, terrorists managed to reach Red Fort, and bomb blasts took place. This is a failure of Delhi police. This is a failure of investigative agencies. ये क्यों होता है? क्यों आतंकवादी हमले हो रहे हैं? क्यों इस तरह के एंटी नेशनल लोग इंडिया गेट पहुंचते हैं, जो संसद से केवल 200 मीटर दूर है, जो राष्ट्रपति भवन से केवल 300 मीटर दूर है?
Karan Verma, would you want to come in and respond to that? Essentially, the Aam Aadmi Party is saying in the morning, yes, we may have called this person an Aam Aadmi who was only protesting against against pollution. But please, the BJP needs to answer. Now that we have found he is raising slogans pro-Hidma, what was he doing there in the first place, and why the Delhi police and its intelligence failed to recognize the fact that these protests will be, at least at some level, be infiltrated by people who will be raising pro-Naxal sentiment?
So, Shreya, at the outset, I tell you, these are not just protesters. This is also a recruiting camp for Aam Aadmi Party and Congress. Because these are the same kind of people they look for. You remember back in 2016, February 9th, 2016, when a similar sort of an event was held in JNU and Kanhaiya Kumar was leading, you would remember how Arvind Kejriwal tweeted a new star is born. And Rahul Gandhi was also rallying behind him. And today Saurabh Bharadwaj has pretty much done eerily the same thing again. So these are the people who glorify them. What do you expect the intelligence to preempt what kind of a slogan someone will make there? The cause is very genuine. If someone raises a cause for pollution, I am interested in a debate for that. But at a right designated place. You know that India Gate is not the right place. On 7th October 2020, the Supreme Court made it clear when it said the Shaheen Bagh protest was technically illegal. Because the designated place, you cannot keep crowding public places. The designated place for that is Jantar Mantar. So if you hold a protest there, that is fine. But this reveals that sinister mindset, whether it is Saurabh Bharadwaj or the Congress party. These type of people are always welcome in these parties. How dare they make a statement? Hidma Amar Rahe. The same Hidma who caused 76 CRPF Jawans to be slaughtered. The same JNU that celebrated that.
Go ahead, Anmol Panwar.
Shreya ji, we have made it very clear that we were raising the voice of people of Delhi who are struggling to breathe. Everyone knows the situation of pollution in Delhi and the inefficiency of the BJP government. Delhi has turned into a gas chamber and this government remains silent.
I agree with you. The government is silent. No. I agree with you that the Delhi government also fudges AQI figures. But that doesn't justify glorifying people who are, glorifying someone like a Hidma. Nothing justifies that.
No one from the Aam Aadmi Party has glorified such anti-national people.
I agree, but your leader is making a victim out of the person who was doing it. Hai na? So you have chosen a side. Sanjeev Kaushik, it is not just the Aam Aadmi Party. Even the Congress's Shama Mohammed is saying this is how the Delhi government and the Delhi police treats innocent protesters like terrorists. Their right to protest is being snatched away. अब ऐसे लोगों को अगर पुलिस उठा के जेल में नहीं फेंकेगी तो किसको फेंकेगी, आप बताइए।
श्रेया, जिस दिल्ली सरकार को बाकी लोगों ने या दिल्ली के केंद्र की सरकार ने लगातार बड़ी मजबूती के साथ लड़ाई लड़के पानी प्रदूषण और वायु प्रदूषण के आधार पर दिल्ली की सत्ता से बाहर उतार के फेंका, आज स्थिति यह है कि 450 एक्यूआई के बाद भी किसी के कान पे जू नहीं रेंग रही है। केंद्र सरकार से जो सहायता मांगनी चाहिए, दिल्ली के लोगों को सांस लेने में तकलीफ हो रही है, बच्चे सांस लेने में तकलीफ महसूस कर रहे हैं, बुजुर्गों को सांस लेने में तकलीफ हो रही है, और वहां जो लोग प्रोटेस्ट करने जा रहे हैं, जो आंदोलनकारी हैं, उनके चेहरे पर बेशर्म पुलिस अपने जूतों का बूट लेकर के उनके चेहरे को दबा रही है। और यहाँ बैठे हुए लोग कह रहे हैं,
प्लीज टू द प्रोड्यूसर दिखाइए वो फोटो। हाँ, और
बैठे हुए लोग यहाँ ये उसकी तारीफदारी कर रहे हैं कि उसमें हिडमा का पोस्टर लगा दिया गया और ये कह दिया गया कि अमर रहे। क्या फर्क पड़ता है यदि कह दिया अमर रहे तो उसको चिन्हित कीजिए, किसने कहा उसको जेल में डालिए, लेकिन पूरे आंदोलन को केवल इसलिए खारिज कर देना कि वहां पे पोस्टर लगे थे और कुछ लोग इस तरह की बातें कर रहे थे, ये बेशर्मी की पराकाष्ठा है। क्या कर रही है दिल्ली की सरकार?
नहीं, क्या कर रही है केंद्र? बेशर्मी ये नहीं है कि प्रोटेस्टर जो है, जो आम आदमी प्रोटेस्टर है, कौन आम आदमी पेपर स्प्रे लेके चलता है अपने साथ? जरा मुझे बताइए एक प्रोटेस्ट में।
आप बताइए ना कि
आप मुझे बताइए कौन आम आदमी बोलता है जितने हिडमा मारोगे हर घर से हिडमा निकलेगा? कितने आम आदमी लोग ये बोलते हैं? कितने आदमी व्हेन कन्फ्रंटेड विद द पुलिस विल स्प्रे द पुलिस विद पेपर स्प्रे? आप देखिए ना, आप क्या बोल रहे हैं संजीव जी।
हिंदुस्तान में
प्रोटेस्ट करिए, लेकिन ढंग की चीज के लिए करिए।
बात तो हो जाने दीजिए ना, बोलने नहीं देंगे तो कैसे होगा? हिंदुस्तान में सरकार के नीतियों के खिलाफ आम आदमी के सहूलियत के लिए यदि कोई आंदोलन करता है तो हमारा यह फर्ज बनता है। आप जगह चिन्हित कर रहे हैं, कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता उससे। हम जाकर के केवल जंतर मंतर पर धरना दें, लाल किले पर जाकर के
नहीं, धरना कहाँ दिया उससे मुझे मतलब नहीं है। उस धरने में क्या हुआ मुझे उससे मतलब है। दिस वाज सपोज्ड टू बी एन एंटी पोल्यूशन प्रोटेस्ट, इट बिकेम अ प्रो हिडमा प्रोटेस्ट। इज दिस नॉट डेंजरस? आपको ये डेंजरस नहीं लग रहा कि एक नक्सली
दिखाई नहीं दे रहा है
जिसने 20 साल में
आप भी
बोलिए
स्टूडियो में बैठ करके महसूस नहीं कर रही है कि सांस लेने में लोगों को तकलीफ हो रही है?
अरे भैया, स्टूडियो में मैं 24 घंटे थोड़ी ना लेती हूँ। मैं तो बोल रही हूँ दिल्ली में सांस लेने में परेशानी होती है। मैं तो बोल रही हूँ दिल्ली सरकार AQI लेवल्स फर्ज करती है।
या तो क्या पूरे आंदोलनकारियों को आप संदेह के घेरे में ला देंगी?
बोलिए करण।
आंदोलनकारियों को आप आतंकवादी और नक्सली बता देंगी?
करण, रिस्पॉन्ड टू इट।
गलत है।
नहीं, आप श्रेया, आपने जरा सुना इन्होंने क्या कहा? आपने श्रेया सुना इन्होंने अभी क्या कहा कि क्या हो गया अगर हिडमा अमर रहे का नारा लगा दिया? दिस इज अ पार्टी, दिस इकोसिस्टम इज दैट ऑफ अनार्किस्ट। इनके हिसाब से कोई बड़ी बात नहीं है। एक मास मर्डरर, अ मैन हु किल्ड 76 CRPF जवान्स, दे आर फाइन विद हिज जय जयकार देयर। दैट इज देयर प्रॉब्लम। They cannot have a simple protest where they can do it at a designated place. They are all for anti-nationals, anarchists. That is their mindset. Yeah, that is the problem today.
I'll let
people don't care whether people die. They have nothing to do with the cause.
Sanjeev ji, tomorrow if during a pollution protest and anti-pollution protest, students raise slogans of Dr. Umar Amar Rahe, will you be okay with that as well?
मैंने कहा कि यदि कोई इस तरह का पोस्टर लेकर के चल रहा है, उसने नारे लगाए हैं, पुलिस चिन्हित करे, उसे पकड़े और जेल में डाले। लेकिन किसी एक या दो के वजह से पूरे आंदोलनकारियों को यदि आप नक्सली बताने का प्रयास कर रहे हैं तो ये बेशर्मी है।
दो तो नहीं थे। विमलेंदु झा, प्लीज कम इन हियर। ये एक और दो तो नहीं थे। You know, it can be argued that the protests were infiltrated by these by the JNU, SU and ISA students. बट ये एक दो तो बिल्कुल नहीं थे।
Shreya, you're also falling into that trap. Unfortunately, I should say this, because imagine, therefore, based on this reason, you should never raise the issue of any pollution, because someone or the other, when there's a call for a protest, or when people are asking for clean air, there may be someone who would enter a protest and perhaps with their own agenda, and sometimes not convenient agenda, sometimes anti-national agenda or a terrorist agenda or a Maoist agenda in that sense. Does it actually give us the reason to really delegitimize the entire protest? Therefore, you should never be doing a show like this, because you might be influenced by these ISA protesters, because that's the reason why you every week you do a show on air pollution or on some pollution or the other. This is a classic textbook where, of course, tell me one thing, tomorrow if I call for protest somewhere and there are thousands of people, or perhaps in your organization, in your news channel, is everyone homogeneous with the same political ideology? There may be someone who would actually be not really a good person, or perhaps with a very, very twisted ideology. Therefore, will Shreya be punished for that? Or therefore, Shreya's right to ask for clean air, should that be suspended? So, right now, what is actually happening on Twitter? People are saying that please don't, this entire protest, air protest is a farce. Is air protest a farce? I have an air quality monitor inside my house. It says 353. Just because you saw one person or 12 people or perhaps 36 people really talking about that, what has it turned into? And it serves the political class.
Then in the interest of the movement, Vimlendu, then in the interest of the movement,
anti-national.
Acha, Vimlendu, then in the interest of the movement, why hasn't the coordination committee for Delhi's air pollution stepped out and said, this is our protest, this was our protest?
What is the coordination committee? Have you ever heard of this coordination committee?
No, I haven't. But they seem to be the ones.
Anything. There's no coordination committee. Please go and Google up.
They seem to be the ones, according to the police, who have organized that protest.
You're speaking what Amit Malviya is speaking.
No, even the Delhi police. Not, I mean, I won't go by what Amit Malviya says. I'm going by what the Delhi police is saying.
Body.
So, okay.
But this so-called committee that doesn't even have 10 members. Who is this committee?
Achha, so
I can call myself All India Union of Journalists.
So, are you telling me? So, Vimlendu, what is your argument here? Is your argument that this was a legitimate protest, or is your argument that there were this group of people who had a Maoist agenda but decided to come here as, you know, anti-pollution protesters and then change their agenda and fool the police? What is the argument here?
Okay. Now I'll tell you peacefully what it is. I'll tell you, Shreya. So one is that people, everyone, normal citizens, children, mothers, grandparents, everyone is really tired and frustrated with this AQI level that we're talking about. And therefore, different people are doing different kinds of things and protesting. And that's the reason why there were two protests. I was part of the Jantar Mantar protest. I was also part of the first India Gate protest. And in India Gate, you know, there were people who were detained. There was no Hidma that day.
Correct.
But people were brutally crushed that day also in that sense, right? And in that sense, when there is a rising movement, you know, you are coughing, the entire country is coughing, doctors, for that matter, are coming on the streets. There'll be thousands and thousands of people in neighborhoods, in India Gate or places that people will protest. In that, they may be, and there is a whole lot of chance that people with their own individual agenda, their selective agenda, not convenient agenda, their personal agenda might come and infiltrate that. But for that, at 7 p.m., do we discuss that air protest has been infiltrated? Is entire air pollution movement of this country been infiltrated by 24 students of JNU or from wherever?
Look, the fact is we just had a blast in this city.
Entire campaign and falling into that trap. Because it delegitimizes all your shows.
No one is delegitimizing any anti-protest movement. No one is delegitimizing that. But the fact is, Vimlendu Jha, and you may think this is a bit extreme, but the fact is that this city has just seen a blast in which at least 15 people have died. And these blasts were orchestrated by doctors. So if you have a bunch of students infiltrate, as you say, a anti-pollution protest, it is a reason to worry and ask questions. And maybe pollution is a problem, but what we need to discuss today is something like this happening so close to India's heart.
Tomorrow you organize a protest.
I get the point you're trying to make.
Protest tomorrow. Tomorrow, if you organize a protest, will you be able to filter out anyone?
I get the point you're making, but the moment I will see, pro-Hidma slogans being raised and posters coming out, I will ask the people to leave, or at least ensure that my group leaves.
Arrest them.
They were arrested.
Arrest them.
Arushi Sana. Okay, let me get an Arushi Sana here. Arushi, look, the point is what Vimlendu Jha is saying also makes sense. That this was a legitimate protest. It was infiltrated by JNUSU, ISA, who raised these. So don't delegitimize the entire protest. Arrest these people. Is that your view as well?
Absolutely. I think nobody is denying the pollution crisis that we have across the country. But how can you just, how can you take out an urban Naxal terrorist poster in the middle of a protest? It completely invalidates the entire reason for the protest, because the radical left has just exposed themselves, their own agenda. They wanted to protest against a mass murderer's death. All along, they found a way to do it under the garb of air pollution. Because let's be real, there are much better ways to raise awareness about the AQI than just violently protest at a place where you're not even permitted to. You go to Jantar Mantar, you do it without attacking police personnel. You don't do it at a sacrosanct place like India Gate, which is completely off limits, raises such a major threat to national security, especially in such delicate times. If you want to do something about air pollution, take public transport more often. You avoid plastic consumption in your everyday life. Don't buy 5 cars when you have just 4 people in the house. Most importantly, you talk about fixing stubble burning, something that even I am actively working on through my own biopellet factory, where we are converting agricultural stubble into biofuel for the NTPC. And if you can't do these things, at least do the bare minimum of raising awareness productively by not letting your agenda take a toxic turn towards harboring, proven Naxal terrorists like who are responsible for hundreds of civilian and uniformed personal deaths.
Okay. Sanjeev Kaushik, therefore, next time the opposition decides to support a set of protesters, I'm not saying all protesters, I'm saying a set of protesters who are raising slogans which are pro-Hidma, who are posters which are pro-Hidma, should they be a little more careful? आप भी बोल रहे थोड़ा सा केयरफुल होना चाहिए ना. Don't jump the gun. एक बार देख तो लीजिए ये लोग हैं कौन, कर क्या रहे हैं, उसके बाद आप अपनी सिंपैथीज दिखाइए.
श्रेया, आप हिडमा पे अटकी हुई है और हम दिल्ली के प्रदूषण पे अटके हुए हैं और दिल्ली पुलिस के कार्यशैली पे अटके हुए हैं. सबसे बेहतर दिल्ली पुलिस हुआ करती थी किसी जमाने में. जब से ये सरकार केंद्र में आई है और राज्य में आई है, सच बात यह है कि दिल्ली पुलिस को बदुआ मजदूर बना दिया है. दिल्ली धू धू कर जलती रहती है. 48 घंटे तक दिल्ली पुलिस हाथ पे हाथ रखी रहती है. जेएनयू से फोन आने पर भी जेएनयू में 3 घंटे बाद पहुंचती है और जामिया में बगैर फोन किए हुए उसको हॉस्टल में जाकर के विद्यार्थियों को मारती है. तो दिल्ली पुलिस की जो छवि खराब हुई है वो इस सरकार ने छवि खराब की है. निश्चित तौर पर यदि इस तरह की कोई कार्रवाई होती है, देश के विरोध में यदि कोई गतिविधियों में शामिल होता है, तो उसको पकड़ने और चिन्हित करने का काम पुलिस का होना चाहिए. लेकिन पूरे प्रोटेस्ट को, पूरे आंदोलन को उसके ऊपर बलि चढ़ा देना और सब आंदोलनकारियों को नक्सली कहना, मुझे लगता है कि ये बेईमानी होगी.
Okay, I think we've heard all points of views. I hope I've given time to everyone. नहीं पनवर जी, हो गया टाइम, सबसे पहले आपसे शुरू किया था. I think we've heard all points of views. My limited concern is that this city, India's national capital, has just seen a car blast in which 15 people have died. It's dangerous to let anti-national sentiments fester anywhere, whether in medical campuses or in educational campuses, and therefore it needs to be spoken about. Does pollution need to be spoken about? Absolutely, Vimlendu. It needs to be spoken about because it kills more people in this country than terror attacks do. We'll leave it there for the moment. Yes, I know. I'll be going home in my car and I'll be breathing an AQI of 500 and feeling sick by the time I get home, Vimlendu. I understand what you're saying. Thank you very much. Our viewers have heard all points of view. That's the entire purpose of a debate, a good debate at least. Karan Verma, we'll leave it there for the moment. Arushi, thank you very much. Anmol Panwar, thank you. Vimlendu Jha, good to have you on the show. And Sanjeev Kaushik, good to have you on the show as well. On that note, ladies and gentlemen, a break. There's more on the other side.